Welcome back, everyone, to the Cybersecurity Whisperer, the podcast where we cut through the hype, the fear, and the buzzwords and talk about what's actually happening in cybersecurity, why it matters to real organizations, and what you should actually do about it. This week was a lot. AI everywhere, patching windows collapsing, identity getting absolutely abused, supply chains quietly compromised, and yes, even kids' toys turning into attack surfaces. I mean, if there's one theme tying all of this together, it's this. Everything is moving faster than our controls, and the bad guys know it. So let's walk through this. We're going to start big picture because this one doesn't get talked about enough. AI data centers are exploding. Trillions of dollars, massive GPU farms, entire regions being redesigned just to feed electricity to models that generate meeting summaries and cat pictures. Now, here's the part security leaders really need to pay attention to. Power and compute are now actually availability risks. I mean, we're concentrating workloads into the same cloud providers, the same regions, the same power grids, the same AI platforms. I mean, some of these hyperscale AI data centers are pulling power equivalent to millions of homes. That's not just an infrastructure problem, that's actually a business continuity problem. I mean, if your AI strategy assumes infinite compute, infinite uptime, and zero contention, well, I've got bad news. So here's what you should actually do. Know where your AI workloads live and avoid single region dependencies. I mean, we should do that anyway for good BCDR. Treat AI platforms like tier one systems, not lab experiments, and ask the uncomfortable question that us cyber folks tend to do. What happens if this goes down for 3 days? If no one can answer that, congratulations, you've just found risk. Now let's talk about patching because this week made something painfully clear. The patch window, gone. SolarWinds, Ivanti, Microsoft Office, multiple critical vulns went from disclosure to exploitation in days, sometimes hours. Attackers aren't waiting anymore. They're reverse engineering patches, which they've been doing forever, weaponizing them immediately, targeting organizations that still think quarterly patching is okay. Now, if CISA adds something to the known exploited vulnerabilities, that's the KEV list, that's not a suggestion. At that point, it's a fire alarm. Here's the hard truth. Late patching is now functionally the same as just not patching at all. So stop measuring patch compliance and start measuring time to patch, especially if it's an internet-facing system. Reduce the blast radius, and for the love of sanity, stop letting critical systems sit exposed because the business needs time. Attackers don't care about your change window. Well, now for some of the real headlines of 26. Identity is the battlefield. It has been and it continues to be. Not firewalls, not malware, identity. Nearly every serious incident now involves stolen credentials, session hijacking, MFA bypass, or legitimate accounts doing illegitimate things. Most breaches don't start with hacking. They start with just logging in. And the worst part, a lot of risk lives in what we don't see, what researchers are calling identity dark matter. That's things like orphaned service accounts, API keys that nobody owns, NTLM fallback that's still enabled, shadow SaaS apps, app-level permissions completely outside your IAM program. And your dashboards are going to say everything is green, but your attackers just say, thank you. So what do? Well, kill NTLM. Yes, finally. Inventory your non-human identities. Expire service accounts by default. Look for authentication that bypasses your IDP. Because locking the front door, as we've said over and over, doesn't matter if the side doors don't have alarms. And while we're talking about identity and automation, we have to talk about the next hottest thing, AI agents. We've got OpenClaw or ClaudeBot, whatever it's called this week. It's an open source AI agent that can read email, execute commands, touch files, run scripts, and operate with real credentials. It is, in the words of multiple experts, a security dumpster fire. You've got malicious plugins, credential theft, prompt injection, runaway costs. This is shadow IT, but with hands. Now, if an AI agent, if this agent can act on your behalf, it needs to be governed like a privileged user. So do you detect these tools and block unsanctioned agent frameworks? Or Give your teams a safe, approved AI path, because banning innovation is never going to work. I mean, if it can take action, it needs controls. Well, now to a tool that I'm sure all of you use, and it's related to supply chain attacks, because this one's back and being quiet. Notepad++ updates were hijacked. Now, not the source code, not GitHub, but the actual update path. That's the part everyone trusts. I mean, this ran for months. It was selective, it blended in, nation-state level tradecraft. If your update channel lies to you, everything downstream is compromised. So verify your updater signatures, monitor child processes that are spawned by these update tools, and stop assuming developer utilities are low risk. The most dangerous attacks don't break anything. They just kind of blend in. Well, phishing also had a big week, and not because it got flashy. PDFs, Dropbox links, normal business emails. I mean, multi-stage phishing now looks exactly like work. Nothing suspicious at any single step. Nothing was blocked, just click, click, log in. And telling users don't click links at this point, that's just basically security theater. Instead, we've got to train our team members on attack chains, not just a single email. Enforce, of course, phishing-resistant MFA. Treat unexpected login prompts as security events. Design controls that, assuming that clicks are going to happen, because they are. Because phishing doesn't exploit stupidity, it actually exploits workflows. Now, this is a quick but important one. An AI toy that was designed for kids exposed over 50,000 private chat transcripts, names, birthdays, family details, emotional conversations. I mean, this isn't advanced hacking. This was basic access control failure, again. Now, if companies struggle to protect adults, they absolutely cannot protect children. So assume AI products retain your data, even if it says they don't. Minimize stored conversations, and remember, privacy failures, they don't require malware, just really bad design. Well, let's pull this all together. I mean, this week showed us cloud compromises in minutes, AI-assisted attackers, patch windows that are just collapsing, identity abuse everywhere, attackers moving at machine speed, defenders still approve risk by committee, unfortunately. I mean, that gap is the problem. So reduce decision bottlenecks, pre-authorized containment actions. That's imperative that you do that. Track near misses, not just incidents, and build presilience, not just response. The best teams don't react faster. They get surprised less. I mean, that's it for this week. I'm Elliot Franklin, and this has been the Cybersecurity Whisperer. Stay sharp, stay human, and don't let AI run your company.